And we are live. It's been a while, guys. Stand up, movie fans. Greg, how you doing, my man? I'm ready to talk to movies with you today.
I'm doing great. How about you?
Same old, same old. We've been catching up on the same Netflix show, which you,
Umbrella Academy, love it.
yeah, which you definitely put me on to. I absolutely love that show. That show's phenomenal.
The best.
But I always love talking movies for an hour and a half. Get a chance to talk to the chat. We're gonna be live again Sunday. We were talking about before we went live, so we'll definitely have another topic up. We haven't quite discussed exactly what it's going to be, but yeah, there's definitely gonna be a lot more frequent movie content up as movies get back into the fold. But let's say hello to some of our subscribers. What's going on, Brandon? What's going on? Vidge is in here, of course. Diehard Giants fan. What's going on, my man? Thank you to everybody that did pop in. Noah's in the chat. I appreciate it, guys. Goat. What's going on? And I see that Sabrina's in here. What's going on, Sabrina? But Greg, I figured I'd let you lead. You came up with the topic, and we'll roll up. We'll roll with it.
Yeah, I mean, we figured we'd just come on here, we talk about some of our favorite actors and stuff, and, have some arguments maybe about some of their stuff, and, I don't know, me and him will probably debate over some things. I mean, where we start? I don't know. Let's start with somebody I know we both love, Denzel Washington.
Denzel, I put him in the thumbnail. You know that we're both big fans. Everything Denzel does, I love.
Is that true? Everything?
Pretty much.
Everything? Okay, let's go. How about this? We're going to try, with the people we're going to talk about, what do you say we both try and, we'll name a couple movies that we have. Well, in your opinion, how about this? What's Denzel's best movies? Top 3.
I mean, Training Day is number 1.
I agree. Training Day is up there.
Well, away number 1. I'm trying to think of his best characters. I mean, I
put well, no, you keep going, and I'll say what I think.
Training Day is definitely 1.
Okay.
I like the Bone Collector a lot. I really do.
The Bone Collector's good. I don't know if that's good. I mean, let's see. It's your opinion. I mean, what top 3?
John Q was great, but he's not really a character in it. His acting was great.
And which one?
John Q.
Yeah, John Q was good.
John Q was really good.
Very good.
Equalizer.
Equalizer's good, yeah. That's your top 3, is it? I mean, I'm not going to try to persuade you, but that's your top 3?
I'm going to give you my second favorite Denzel character.
Okay.
Man on Fire. His character, I don't remember his character's name. He was a badass in that movie. When he put the bomb in the guy's ass.
No, yeah, Man on Fire is good. I mean, so that's in your top 3, you're saying?
Man on Fire. I think Man on Fire is my second favorite Denzel character. Training Day is definitely 1. An underrated Denzel movie is the one with Ryan Reynolds, Safe House.
Actually, I have not seen Safe House. I do know what it is. I never saw Safe House.
Oh, Safe House is good. But yeah,
that's what I'm going to watch tonight.
Training Day is definitely 1 for me.
So those are your top 3, you're saying?
Yeah, well, it's tough for me, the top 3. But Training Day is far and away 1, and Man on Fire is definitely 2 for me. After that, it's kind of mixed in.
I'm going to say Training Day, definitely.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to say, wow, I'm just drawing a blank right now. The one with Gene Hackman, Crimson Tide.
Oh, that's a good one. I forgot.
Crimson Tide's got to be in there for me.
Up in the chat too. That was a great character too.
Which one?
Remember the Titans.
That's the other one I was going to say is probably in the top 3 for me. That was maybe my third. Remember the Titans.
What about Hobbs in Fallen? You know I love Fallen.
Well, I mean, yeah, I love Fallen too. I don't know if I put that in his top 3. It's funny because right now I got open. Oh, the Inside Man. I forgot about that. Inside Man is probably.
Inside Man was really.
I forgot. Yeah, I'm going to go Inside Man.
But I think we both agree, and probably most of the people in the chat agree universally, that Denzel Washington's best role has got to be Training Day.
Yeah, well, I would definitely say that. But now, what would you say are some? But Denzel, he's got some bad ones too.
What?
Like Virtuosity.
Virtuosity was an enjoyable movie.
I watched Virtuosity recently. It is terrible. Yeah, it was enjoyable when we were 7 years old.
But it's Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington. You can't.
Yeah, you're right. So was American Gangster, but we didn't put that in any of them.
I like. I mean, I haven't seen it in probably.
I thought I liked it too. That's what I'm saying. I went back and watched it recently. I was having a Denzel day, and I halfway through it, I was like, I can't do this. It's like what's that? It's very similar to that Keanu movie. Johnny Mnemonic. Remember that movie?
Yeah. Johnny.
Something with an M.
Yeah. I remember we saw it in the theaters with that.
Yeah, another R-rated movie we probably shouldn't have been seeing back then.
Yeah, Johnny Mnemonic or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but back to Denzel, I'm definitely going to say that Virtuosity is a bad one that he's in. Is there any other ones? I mean, To be honest, I mean Denzel hasn't came out with a really good movie in a while.
I didn't hate Deja Vu.
Deja Vu is it's good, but it's not like.
The game was pretty good.
Okay, how about this? Let's go down Denzel's IMDb. There was a point where Denzel was the hottest man on fucking earth. Okay, let's go down it. You had.
Wait, was he voted the hottest man on earth?
No, I mean in the movies. All right, 1998. You start with Fallen. He got Game, The Siege. 99, he's got The Bone Collector, The Hurricane, and then 2000s, Remember the Titans. 2001's Training Day. 2002's John Q. 2000 and Anton Fisher. And then so that kind of slips off a bit. Then you get Out of Time, Man on Fire, which wasn't bad, but it's not great. And then you got Mercutio Carry, Inside Man. That's going all the way to 2006. Deja Vu's after that, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I mean, then American Gangsters after that was a big movie. Again, not the best one. So I'm going to say that from 1998, with the first one being Fallen. I mean, even before that, it's got Courage Under Fire, Devil in a Blue Dress. Crimson Tide's before that. Philadelphia's before. Okay, yeah.
Well, we got.
So Philadelphia's 93.
See, we got a couple of my regulars in here, man. I just want to say hello to them. Bears, Fury Real, man. Thanks for checking out the channel. Kevin Cronin's in here. Mike Moreno's in here. Woods, of course, he's always in our streams. He's a huge movie guy. John's in here. Thank you to everybody being here. Pedison's Macho was great in my cousin Vinny's phenomenal.
Well done. Back to the Denzel. In '89, you got Glory. That's probably his first really good one. But then you skip up to Malcolm X in 92, and then you got Pelican Brief in 93, Philadelphia in 93. So basically from 92 all the way through to, let's say, American Gangster in 2007. That was still a big. Let's say Inside Man 2006. So 93 to 2006, Denzel was on fucking fire.
Denzel's the man.
But he definitely recently years though.
And you didn't even mention Man on Fire, which I love.
It's okay.
Man on Fire, he was a bad.
It's okay.
Okay. But Denzel.
So I don't know. You pick an actor now.
Pick something. What do you think I'm picking?
You want to go to the cruise? You want to go to the cruise? This is gonna be a fun one. All right. So come on, top 3 cruises.
Tom Cruise's IMDb.
I am top 3 cruises in your opinion. Let's go.
Top 3. Oh God.
You gotta pick 3.
That's tough, man. All right, we're just talking character. We're not talking overall movie.
I was gonna say best movies.
Oh, all right. I mean, I love Collateral. You know that.
Collateral. That's actually one I wouldn't have thought of, but now that you're throwing it out there, yeah, it might be in it.
I think he's an incredible villain in that movie. I'm a huge fan of Minority Report. One of my all-time favorite sci-fi movies.
Minority Report's a good one. You can put that in top 3.
I think I might. I love that movie.
Then what do you do for your last one? Because I have a feeling I know where you're going to go with it.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
I mean, I'd be shocked if you didn't pick a Mission Impossible. Like
I just feel like they all go together because it's like a series. But I love
you can't pick one of them.
Yeah, so. Like 4, 5, and 6 are all in 3.
No, let's leave the Mission Impossibles out of this. How about that?
All right, take the Mission Impossibles out. All right, so I said.
Oh yeah, somebody's saying it. Don't look at the chat right now. Somebody's saying, "Yep, you looked at. That's got to be the one."
Tropic Thunder.
No, I was above that. I think Tropic Thunder is his best character. I don't know if it's Maguire. That was what I think you would pick.
Jerry Maguire is definitely in my top 5 outside of the Mission Impossibles. Rain Man's fantastic. I got I got to put A Few Good Men in there.
Few Good Men stuff up there.
Men in there.
No, I'm looking through his stuff. You know what I absolutely love with him? Absolutely love Edge of Tomorrow.
That movie's awesome.
Edge of Tomorrow. Honestly, I know joke. I've watched Edge of Tomorrow like 10 times. I could watch that. I could just get into that movie. Could be at any point. I'm going to leave it on. So I'm going to put that in my top 3 for Cruise because I love that movie.
That the sequel to that.
They're making a sequel. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to do, but I love the original.
But okay, so more Cruise. I mean, there's just so many to pick from when you got Cruise, right? I mean, I guess I'm going to throw Collateral in there with you. And it's
Big Blue Days of Thunder. That's an enjoyable flick.
I was going to say, I mean, it's kind of. What about Top Gun? What about Top Gun? You got to put Top Gun in it.
He just makes way too many good movies.
No, you got to put Top Gun in it.
For Tom Cruise, you have to expand the list to 10.
No, you can't. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, you got to put Top Gun in there for Cruise, I guess.
Now, his worst movies, I didn't see The Mummy. Everybody says that's like his worst movie ever.
Yeah, Mummy sucked. He's also in a couple other ones that weren't that good. He was in that space one a couple of years ago that wasn't that good. What's it called?
What was that?
Oblivion.
I didn't hate Oblivion.
I'm not saying it was terrible, but I mean, it's definitely not one of his better ones. Rock of Ages is nothing special.
Rock of Ages wasn't that good. He was good in it, but the movie wasn't that good.
War of the Worlds is good. Samurai is good.
Last Samurai's
yeah. I mean, Mission Impossible 2 wasn't good.
There you go, Mission Impossible.
Oh, I forgot about Born on the 4th of July. That's probably his best acting performance.
Yeah,
Born on the 4th of July is great.
yeah, Bona is
That's a really good one. I mean, now let's look at Cruise's thing. Like we were just doing the other one. Cruise is stacked. Let me tell you something. I'm looking at his IMDb filmography right now, and it's pretty stacked.
Before you go over the filmography, Greg, give me the years.
That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do it. We're gonna start with the years. Okay, this is where I'm gonna start. It's actually only his third movie on here too. It's actually pretty amazing. But Outsiders.
What year?
Outsiders 1983.
Nine.
And you get 83. Then you get Risky Business in 83 also, and All the Right Moves. All those are in 83 for him. So he's boom, he's starting off big. Then you go to skip to 85, and 85 got Legend, which I don't know what that is. But
that was a bad movie.
Oh, there you go. But then you get 86 Top Gun, and then you get The Color of Money, where it was with Paul Newman, the sequel to The Hustler. Cocktail's another good one. Then Rain Man, Born on the 4th of July, Days of Thunder. Far and away I'm not familiar with, but Few Good Men, The Firm, Interview with a Vampire, Mission Impossible, Jerry Maguire, Eyes Wide Shut, Magnolia, Mission Impossible 2, Vanilla Sky, Minority Report. Vanilla Sky's great. Last Samurai, Collateral, War of the Worlds, Mission Impossible. Yeah, it just goes on and on. Tropic Thunder, Valkyrie, Night and Day, Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, Jack Reacher, Edge of Tomorrow, Rogue Nation. The Mummy. Sorry, American Made. I love American Made.
American Made was good. That was
I love American Made. Huge fan of American Made.
That was an underrated movie. Yeah. American Made. He played.
Yeah.
That was kind of
like Blow. Very similar to Blow.
It's kind of like Blow. Only a white guy. Well, Johnny Depp's a white guy, but he played a Cuban guy.
Actually, no. Now you brought up Johnny Depp. Let's go to the next. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to Eric. What?
Are we gonna go to Johnny Depp?
Well, I mean, I also want to bring this up. This is where I was going to bring Depp up. How about actors that you thought were going to be greater than they ended up being? And that's where Johnny Depp falls for me. And there's a couple other ones I'm going to bring up, but let's start with Johnny Depp. Let's bring up Johnny Depp.
Right, let me tell the chat my opinion on Johnny Depp. I think Johnny Depp is a great actor who makes movies I can't stand.
Well, but he wasn't always, movies you can't stand. See, this is what I think happened with Johnny Depp. Let's just do this a little reversed right now. Johnny Depp, if you look early in his career, you go back, you got 93, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Ed Wood, 94, Nick of Time, 95, which I like. It's not like a really good movie, but it's a guilty pleasure of mine. Donnie Brasco, 97, Fear and Loathing, 98, Ninth Gate, 99, Astronaut's Wife, 99, Sleepy Hollow, 99.
Sleepy Hollow is good.
Yeah, and then he also made that movie Chocolate, which I know you don't like, but Chocolate was good. That's 2000, and then you get Blow in 2001, From Hell in 2001, and then something happens. Then he makes, and then in 2003 he makes Pirates of the Caribbean.
That was awesome.
You're right. The first Pirates of the Caribbean was great, but after that, something happens. Actually, no. You know, there's a couple before you to the sequels. The sequels are what ruined him. Because after that, you get Once Upon a Time in Mexico, which is bad. The sequel to Desperado. I love Desperado. That one was good. The Secret Window's okay. You get you get Finding Neverland, which I like Finding Neverland, about the guy who made Peter Pan.
Right.
I like that one. And then he goes Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Pirates of the Caribbean 2, Pirates of the Caribbean 3, Pirates of the Caribbean 4. Sweeney Todd was actually the good one. I like Sweeney Todd. That's his last good movie. Sweeney Todd. And then after that, it's just Alice in Wonderland, Rango, Pirates of the Caribbean 4, The Rum Diary, Jack and Jill, Dark Shadows, Lone Ranger, Transcendence, Tusk. Oh, God. Jeez, Black Mass. It's just...
it sums it up for me. Johnny Depp. First off, the guy. What's going on, Cushman? Thanks, Papa Nancy. Thank you guys for being here. What's up, man? Thank you guys for being here. Blow is great, by the way. But
Blow's the best movie.
Depp, to me, is the best looking man with makeup on. That's
Johnny Depp used to make these passionate projects, and he was good at it.
Up on his eyes, like the eyeliner.
Yeah, he's a weird. No, he's definitely a weird dude. But he's a guy that, like, at one point. Honestly, Tom Cruise did this too. Because Tom Cruise at one point was one of these guys that was chasing an Oscar. And he didn't get it. But the difference is Cruise continued to make very entertaining, good movies, as opposed to Johnny Depp, who sold out to these franchises, which are just very bad movies. Like, Cruise is like, Johnny Depp at one point only was doing passion projects. You know what I mean? He was doing things that he thought were going to be good movies, but aren't necessarily blockbusters. He did that for a long time. And then he got his blockbuster, and he just totally sold out for the money and started making bad movies.
What was that? What was the one where he played To me, it was one of the most disappointing movies I've ever seen. It wasn't a bad movie. I was able to watch it. I was able to sit through
Public Enemy.
Public Enemies. That was it.
I felt the same way for the longest time. And I rewatched it before we talked about the gangster movies, and don't get me wrong, it's not great by any means, but it's like okay. It's okay. It's not like a terrible movie.
Johnny Depp, that whole story. You would have thought that movie was going to be fantastic.
Yes. No. Yeah. Exactly. It wasn't what you thought it would be. It's kind of like it's very similar to like American Gangster, something like that.
It's an American Gangster, in my opinion.
I haven't seen American Gangster in a while, but both of them. What I mean is both of them are movies I expected a lot out of.
Yeah,
because
I when I saw the trailer to that movie, I said Johnny Depp is finally making a movie that that it's not like The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm like, okay, I could get into this, and then it came out. I was like,
and now we're kind of on this topic of people that kind of feel like fell short of the potential. Another one in my opinion is Edward Norton.
Edward Norton, I love Edward Norton.
So do I. But what happened to him?
I think Edward Norton he's kind of like Ethan Hawke. He's kind of like an actor that's very selective in the roles that he picks.
No, what happened with Ed Norton is he's known as being like a real asshole, trouble to work with. So people don't want to work with him. But there was one point. Let's go. I got his IMDb up. Let's go down his IMDb. You want to talk about somebody who had like a serious flash in the pan that just disappeared and it doesn't make sense? You got right from the beginning. His second thing, his first movie ever is Primal Fear. Primal Fear is great. That's his first movie, the one with Richard Gere. All
right, well, let me go down. Let me go down off the top of my head. Edward Norton movies that are awesome. Fight Club's fantastic.
No, I pick your top 3 Ed Norton movies. Let's do that again with him.
Fight Club.
Okay.
The Score, I love.
Score's good. Score's really good. That's top. You put it in top 3.
25th Hour was really good.
That's in my top 3. That's probably number 1.
What else? What am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting.
You're forgetting the big one for you.
What am I forgetting here?
Matt Damon.
Oh, Rounders.
Yeah, I put my top
3 are.
That's what I'm saying. He's got a lot of really good movies at Norton, and they all came in a short time. But pick your top 3 before we go into it. I'll pick one.
Is in there for sure. I think I'm going to put The Score in, and I'm going to put Fight Club. I'm going to have The Score 3, Fight Club 2, and I'm going to have Rounders 1 actually.
I'm going 25th Hour 1, and then I'm going. This is so big. Like he's got a lot of good ones.
For anybody in the chat, by the way, that has not seen The Score, I saw John say that he's seen The Score and it was great. For anybody that has not seen The Score's got Marlon Brando. It's got Robert De Niro. It was Marlon Brando's last movie.
De Niro and Norton.
De Niro and Edward Norton. And it was awesome. It's a heist movie. It was fantastic.
But my top 3 movies with him are going to be, number 1 is probably going to be, I'm going to have to leave something out I really don't want to leave out. But, okay, I got to say it. Top 3, 25th Hour, Fight Club, American History X. And that's leaving out Rounders.
I forgot about American History X.
Yeah, and I love Rounders. So let's just look at his IMDb for a second, though. His first movie ever is 1996 Primal Fear with him and Richard Gere. Amazing. Where he plays the guy with split personality, kills the priest.
Yeah.
Awesome movie, right off the bat. And then 96, you get The People vs. Larry Flint. 98's Rounders. 98's also American History X. And then you get Fight Club in 99, Keeping the Faith in 2000, that comedy with Ben Stiller. He directed that, too. And then you get The Score in 2001, Death to Smoochie in 2002, Red Dragon in 2002, 25th Hour in 2002, The Italian Job in 2002.
What the hell? What do you make every
month? The Illusionist in 2000. Then you get The Illusionist in 2006. And then it kind of goes down from there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. After that, it's just like, what the fuck happened to him? Like he didn't even start making bad movies. He just disappeared.
That's what happened when he made the Hulk.
Well, yeah, right. The Hulk was exactly. But that was like it. It's like, what happened? This guy was making these great movies, these great performances, and then he just stopped. It's like what the hell? Like this is like he should have been like he could have been like one of these actors that we talk about. Like he could have been like a Leo.
Yeah, maybe. What's going on, John? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. I appreciate it. Maybe he's another great actor.
Yeah, and he made this one movie last year, Mother's Book, and he wrote and directed it, and it was garbage. It was. I mean, he wasn't bad in it. His acting was bad in it. They had a great cast, but the movie itself was just not good. It was, and that was the only time I've heard of it. Probably in. Let's look at this. I mean, he made like little cameos or something, but yeah, I mean, since oh my god. Since The Incredible Hulk, 2008. It's like, what the hell?
Marvel ruined his career. Marvel.
I just don't know what happened. It's so weird.
The Hulks never do well.
But all right, so we did that. How about we do this? How about we talk about Pacino and De Niro? We'll do them separately first, and then we'll talk about them together. How about that?
Oh man.
Let's do Al Pacino first, okay?
Diehard Giants fan says 20 minutes, and I have 20 plus movies I need to watch. Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Pacino and De Niro.
Yeah, let's do Pacino first. I got his IMDb open.
I mean, of course, you got The Godfather. That's the first movie.
I mean, what's your 3 favorite movies from him? Godfather doesn't have to be in there for you.
It is.
Let's say, okay, so let's just say Godfather because we'll cover 1 and 2 with 1. You know what I mean? Or you want to do, maybe we should do it excluding the Godfathers.
Excluding the Godfathers?
Maybe.
Well, Heat is really good. That's
yes. Heat is definitely very good.
Heat is really good.
Heat's in my top 3, possibly for both of them.
Yeah, Heat is really good. Pacino.
You want me to read off his IMDb?
Yeah, give me his. I'm thinking of his. Give me his IMDb.
Right, we'll go off his IMDb. Obviously, you got Godfather in 71, and then you got Serpico in 73, Godfather 2 in 74, Dog Day Afternoon in 75. Then you got this can't be it, right? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So then this next big one, Scarface in 83.
Of course.
Scarface in 83. Dick Tracy in 1990, Godfather 3, Scent of a Woman, Carlito's Way, Heat, City Hall, Donnie Brasco, Devil's Advocate, The Insider, Any Given Sunday, Insomnia. What else is worth mentioning here? 2 for the Money, I know you liked.
Not in my top 3.
No, but I'm just reading.
Carlito's Way is in my top 3. If
Carlito? I like Carlito a lot. Yeah.
If we're excluding Godfather, Carlito's Way is in my top 3. Heat's in my top 3. And I'll go Scent of a Woman. Scent of a Woman is really good. His acting is phenomenal.
I'm going to say Pacino for me. I'm definitely going with... All right, yeah, I'm definitely putting Scent of a Woman there. Dog Day Afternoon. Those 2, because we're excluding the Godfathers here, you got to remember.
Right.
I'm going to put those 2 in there, and Heat.
Heat was great. I friggin' love it. What's going on, Blue Collar? Thanks, Pop. Scarface is great, dude. It's in my top 5, Cock.
Any Given Sunday's up there, too. That's real close. And so is The Insider. I don't know if you ever saw The Insider.
You put Any Given Sunday up there in your top... I mean,
no, not my top 3. It's top 10.
Yeah, top 10.
The Insider's great, too, with him.
When you think about Pacino, though, he's a phenomenal actor. He doesn't have a ton of great movies outside of The Godfather. We were just running down like Tom Cruise. He had like 30.
Yeah, but Tom Cruise doesn't have like this. Like Al Pacino's like
actors. But my point is, he doesn't make as many.
I guess
De Niro makes a lot more movies than Pacino does.
Yeah, De Niro's also not bad. Okay, let's bring up De Niro now. Hold on.
De Niro, I gotta go Casino.
You go Casino?
Yeah, I gotta go Casino with De Niro.
All right, what else? You got Casino's 1.
Casino.
I guess are we excluding The Godfather in this list too? Because he's only got 1.
We'll exclude The Godfather. See, I don't have his IMDb in front of me. I'm trying to think of every De Niro movie. He's made so many. I just said I love the score.
You want me to read them off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now I'm looking at his IMDb. Yeah, he's lethal, bro. All right, so you go back.
Meet the Parents is hysterical.
Yeah, but Meet the Parents, you kind of hang on. We'll bring Meet the Parents up in a second. Hold on, let me look at this now. All right, 73 Mean Street, 74 Godfather 2, 76 Taxi Driver.
Great. Raging Bull is great.
But yeah, then you get Deer Hunter in 78, Raging Bull in 1980, King of Comedy in 82, Once Upon a Time in America 84, Brazil in 85, Untouchables 87, Goodfellas 1990, Awakenings, that's also 1990. Backdraft, he's in Backdraft, forgot about that. Cape Fear is another really good one. Bronx Tale in 93, Casino 95, Heat 95. He came out Casino and Heat in the same year.
You know what? I gotta go Casino. Listen, I love a lot of his movies. It's tough to pick. He has so many good ones. Oh man. I'll go Heat. I'll go Casino, and ooh, I guess I'll go Raging Bull. I'll go Raging Bull.
Raging Bull's definitely up there. I mean,
But there's so many.
I'm just gonna exclude Heat too from mine, just because we said Heat for both. That's fine. I'm just saying because might as well talk about something else possibly. But yeah, I'm definitely going to. We're not going to include Godfather 2. Godfather 2 is definitely up there for him. But let's go. I mean, Taxi Driver's up there too.
Taxi Driver is awesome.
I mean, Raging Bull's got to be up there. You got to put. You got. I mean, you got to put. I mean, you put Casino, so I'm gonna say Goodfellas. You got to put those up there. And then after that, I mean, it's like I'm looking at Heat, and it's like so tempting to say, but I mean, he's a Jackie Brown too. Jackie Brown's another really good one.
Jackie Brown was good.
Analyze that.
Analyze that's awesome.
That's man, it's so hard.
Jackie Brown, not on that level. Not on that level. That's one of my least favorite Tarantino movies.
Me too. That doesn't mean it's a bad movie.
It was still good, but
yeah, I mean, again, yeah, I mean. I can't even narrow this down. You could easily, obviously, put Heat in there. Cape Fear can 100% be in there, too. I absolutely love Cape Fear. I almost can't narrow this down, I don't think.
It's a tough list. DiCaprio, another good one.
Yeah, DiCaprio is another good one. And yeah, now I'm looking at it. It's kind of hard. You know what it is? I definitely think De Niro. This is what happened with De Niro, though. He started making the Meet the Parents and stuff, and he got into like that rotation of just playing like the old funny guy, like Dirty Grandpa and stuff like that. He had like a solid like 10, 15 years where he went on a run of these movies, and then he made The Irishman, which I like a lot. Obviously, we've talked about that.
Well, he's old.
But I feel like he didn't really venture out. There's parts in Pacino's later career where I feel like Pacino took like risks, like he played Kevorkian and stuff on the HBO show, like an HBO movie.
Now he's doing.
I mean? I feel like in the late careers, Pacino has like he's taking more chances almost. I feel like, and although I do feel like now looking at him right at the back, I feel like De Niro definitely has the better filmography. I just feel like the big ones for Pacino are more iconic than De Niro's, which is saying a lot because De Niro's got some really iconic stuff. But I think that the Corleone and the Scarface and Carlito, and I mean, yeah.
If I had to compare the two, I think they're both great actors. I'd say Pacino's a slightly better actor, but I think De Niro's been like you said. I like his movies more overall. I would give Pacino the nod though in terms of an actor.
Yeah, it's definitely both really close. But you brought up Leo. Want to bring up Leo's? What's your favorite Leo movies?
My favorite Leo. I'm not saying Titanic, even though it's definitely a great movie. But I'm not.
Actually, no. Before we go into this, I was actually thinking about this. You bring up Titanic. It's not going to be in my top 3 even. You know how much I love Titanic. But how crazy is it? Leonardo DiCaprio. Like how did DiCaprio not get typecasted from Titanic?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Like. It's like Titanic's type movie that, especially for him, where he was in his career, being that young and it being that big of a movie. Like, for instance, look at Avatar. The main character in Avatar is nothing. He's the guy in Avatar. Like, Leonardo DiCaprio managed to not become the guy from Titanic. Which was you don't remember how big Titanic was? Remember how massive it was?
You're right. You think about Harry Potter, he's never going to overcome that. You think about, several actors, they don't know. Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? And just because Titanic was such a phenomenon. Like, when Titanic came out, it was number 1 at the box office for like 4 months. You know what I mean? It was like such a phenomenon. He was the reason people liked it. He drew in, people would want to see that movie 7 times because of Leonardo DiCaprio, and he managed to not be typecast. I was just thinking about that.
Well, DiCaprio, I think when he first started out, he was it's kind of the same thing with Brad Pitt. He was kind of like a heartthrob, and he really was popular more so because obviously he was, his looks. And then I think DiCaprio morphed into just a phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
Like now you look at DiCaprio, he's not.
Even before Titanic, though, like DiCaprio had some chops before that. He was in Marvin Room. Marvin Room was a good movie. Romeo and Juliet, which I'm not a huge fan of, but a lot of people like Romeo and Juliet a lot. Quick and the Dead. Remember The Quick and the Dead? I like The Quick and the Dead. With Gene Hackman, Sharon Stone.
Gene Hackman, yeah.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a fun one. What's He and Gilbert Grape, really good movie. Like he wasn't a nobody.
Man in the Iron Mask.
Well, Man in the Iron Mask was right after Titanic. Man in the Iron Mask isn't like a really good movie, but I mean it's not bad. That's what I'm saying. Even that though, once he gets going, he doesn't make bad movies.
Yeah, no, I mean
well, let's go down. Before we go down the IMDb.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my favorite movie is his. I know him. It's Inception's up there for me.
Okay.
Inception's Departed is up there for me.
Okay.
I'm going Inception. I'm going Departed. And you know what? Even though he doesn't have a huge role in it, but I think he is phenomenal. I think he might have been the best actor in the movie.
I know where you're going. Django?
Django Unchained.
He's awesome in Django.
I'm going Django. I'm going Departed, and I'm going Inception. Those three.
I'm gonna go, and this is like how crazy. This is how crazy his IMDb is. So I'm gonna leave out some big ones, but I'm going to put in. All right, first off, Wolf of Wall Street's his best.
Wolf of Wall Street's great too.
The Wolf is the best, in my opinion. I absolutely love Wolf of Wall Street, and the more times I've watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which has been a lot at this point, the more I love DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So I'm going Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm throwing that in there. I'm going to take those two.
Wow, you're putting what you like Once Upon a Time
yes.
more than Django Unchained?
Yeah, oh, yeah. I love him in Django. But yeah, the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is DiCaprio and maybe his best.
Wow.
I love him in that.
More than Inception and more than Departed.
Yes. I feel like Departed is one of those movies that has so many characters shine. If you're going to ask me who's the best in The Departed, I'm not going to say DiCaprio. That's the reason I'm not saying that for his movie. And I think he's good, and everybody's great in it, though. But I maybe put oh man, Catch Me If You Can. Also, I love Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can is a good one.
Yeah, Catch Me If You Can I like a lot, and that's another one that like he shines through, and it's like, again, this is really hard to narrow down, but
I see Shutter. I don't like Shutter Island. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't like it. To me, that was
I
one.
think Shutter Island's good, especially that I've rewatched it recently, and I appreciated it more for some reason. I don't really know why.
DiCaprio's more disappointing movies.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you think's DiCaprio's worst movie? I mean, what's his bad movie? The Great Gatsby, I guess. That's
Great Gatsby. Yeah, I couldn't even finish that movie.
And he had some early in his career.
You're crapping out, Greg. I don't know if it's you or me, but you froze. I don't know who it is.
Right.
You're good now.
Let's go down his IMDb. All right. You start in 1994. You get 95 Basketball Diaries and The Quick and the Dead, and then you skip to 96 Romeo and Juliet and Marvin's Room, 97 Titanic, 98 Man in the Iron Mask, 2000 The Beach, Gangs of New York 2002, Catch Me If You Can 2002, The Aviator 2004.
Oh.
Departed 2006, Blood Diamond 2006.
I take that back. I'm going to say it right now.
Yeah, I agree. His acting performance is the best. It's not the movie.
I'll tell you right now, Leonardo's best job as an actor, I take it back, is The Aviator. I say it all the time.
No, he's fantastic in The Aviator. Yeah.
That movie is not a great movie. Like it's not an edge of your seat movie.
He's great in it.
His acting in that movie, that's his best movie. That's his best acting job, The Aviator.
I mean, I don't know, but I really Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Wolf of Wall Street. The Wolf is amazing.
The Wolf is fantastic.
The Wolf and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and it's funny too. And those are his like two most recent movies. Two of his most recent movies, I should say.
Worst movie, Critters 3. He was in Critters 3.
Yeah, that's like that. That's not a DiCaprio movie though. That's like him. Critters 3 came out. Let me look at this. Critters 3 came out.
I didn't know he was in Critters 3.
Yeah, like. Wait, was he in Critters? Yeah, Critters 3. Critters 3 is 91. I mean, that's like, he's a kid and stuff. I mean, I'm talking about once he gets to be Leonardo DiCaprio, I guess. But, yeah, I think Wolf of Wall Street and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he was fantastic. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he plays such a good role.
Yeah, he's great. And
because in real life, it's like, if you're watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he's like this actor, it's down on his luck, and it's like depressed because his career is coming to an end. And, like, it's so convincing and stuff. In reality, it's Leonardo DiCaprio playing this, who's never had this problem in his career. Ever. And it's like,
Vid says, I still don't understand how he won for The Revenant.
Yeah, well, that was kind of like a give me award because, like, they screwed him out the year before for Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, he should have won for Wolf of Wall Street, for sure. The Revenant was good, but I agree he shouldn't have won for it.
No. Wolf of Wall Street for sure.
Exception to me is one of. But I guess if you like Clark said in the chat, if you separate the acting from the movie itself, I probably wouldn't have exception, or because he's not the guy that stood out to me in The Departed. The guy was
that's what I mean, exactly. Yeah,
Jack Nicholson.
No, I'd say Departed
and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, I'd say it's Mark Wahlberg definitely, and I know he doesn't have the biggest part, but I mean, yeah, I mean, Departed's just filled with great roles.
Yeah, but no, Jack Nicholson in The Departed was awesome.
Yeah, he's good, but don't know. I love him. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about him. I just don't know if Jack Nicholson stole the movie.
I think he did.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin was pretty funny too.
They're all great in the movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, who else we got to talk about? We brought up Leo. Who else we got? What about Matt Damon?
Matt Damon. Ooh, yeah. See, yeah. Clark says it's not Coach. He was great. He was phenomenal in Aviator. Leonardo DiCaprio. Matt Damon. Matt Damon's great. Rounders again, even though we said it already. That's the first thing I think of when I think about Matt Damon. Oh no, Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, definitely.
Good Will Hunting is Matt Damon's best movie. It's not close.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Good Will Hunting, but the guy who steals that. First off, Matt Damon's acting in that is phenomenal.
Yes.
But the guy who steals that movie is Robin Williams.
Oh, definitely.
Robin Williams is the psychiatrist. Is
it's phenomenal. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm definitely 100%.
But yeah, I gotta go. Good Will Hunting is number one for me for Matt Damon. That and Rounders are the two movies I think of for sure.
What about Stuck on You?
Yeah, Stuck on You is an all time. If you've not seen Stuck on You, don't see it. Greg Kinnear and Matt Damon sewed together, not worth your time. But what
you don't know a little fact about Matt Damon? You know Matt Damon? Know what movie Matt Damon's in that you probably don't even know?
What?
Field of Dreams.
He's in Field of Dreams?
He has a very small, uncredited part in Field of Dreams. It's his first movie. I'm looking at the IMDb right now. I didn't even know that. Well, obviously, we're not going to count that. But
He's in Field of Dreams?
Yeah, he has a small, uncredited part. I think it's one of the baseball players.
Yeah, Matt Damon was great in Contagion.
Contagion's awesome. Contagion had like a second life with this whole pandemic. Contagion's really good. But I mean, I'm not going to put that in his top movies.
Vidge says, I've never seen Good Will Hunting.
How's that possible?
And he's clearly a movie savant like yourself.
Yeah,
I'll be the first to admit that Greg is definitely the movie guy. And I love movies. Greg's definitely more of the movie guy. Vidge says, if you're a movie guy, how have you not seen Good Will Hunting?
Good Will Hunting's fantastic.
That's my top 10 movies ever made.
Good Will Hunting. If you would have asked me what movie was his breakout movie, it would have been Good Will Hunting. I'm looking at, he had some big movies before. He's in Courage Under Fire before that. He's in Chasing Amy, which is nothing great, but he's also in The Rainmaker. The Rainmaker's a good one, where he plays the lawyer. And he's the main character in Rainmaker. And that's right before Good Will Hunting.
Yeah. Jawad says, what are you doing with your life, bitch?
So what else you put in his top three? You got Good Will.
Yeah, Good Will Hunting, Rounders. I love the Bourne series.
Let's say the Bournes can't count those. That's like a series.
Yeah, I won't count that. I'm trying to think of Damon. Give me his IMDb after like 2000.
After 2000.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really like the Bagger Vance movie.
That's okay. Well, that's 2000. Bagger Vance, All the Pretty Horses, terrible. Jane and Silent Bob Strike Back, Ocean's 11.
That's
The Bourne, Stuck on You, Euro Trip, another Bourne, another Oceans, Brothers Grimm, Departed, Good Shepherd, another Oceans, another Bourne.
Departed. I was trying to think of something.
I guess The Departed definitely has to be up there for him too. I mean, so you got your three then, right?
Yeah, I gotta have Departed. He hasn't made a lot of great movies, Matt Damon.
Actually, let me say my three. Well, I mean, before I forget about it, I feel like Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio are two people that were on very similar paths, or could have been like very similar people. Like DiCaprio got started a little bit earlier, but they're both like the pretty boys, and they both had very promising beginnings. Titanic, Good Will Hunting, and stuff. And I feel like DiCaprio is the person who started to go towards passion projects, as opposed to Damon, who went the route of franchises. He's got two of them. He's got the Bournes, and he's got the what was the other one? I was just talking about it. Wow. He's got.
Oh, Oceans.
Oh, the Oceans and the Oceans. Yeah, the Bourne and the Ocean movies. Which I mean, I like them. I like mostly. I like two of the Ocean movies, and I like pretty much all the Bourne movies. But I think that's kind of like what's the difference between him and DiCaprio.
Yeah.
DiCaprio, he made sure he worked with the best directors, best writers, and stuff like that. And
much better actor.
Yeah, but I feel like they're very similar. They were very similar at the beginning of their careers. I feel like. But I mean, what I love with Matt Damon, absolutely love, is The Martian.
Now that was a movie that you didn't know he was in.
No, that's Interstellar. The Martian's the one where he gets stuck.
My mistake. My mistake.
Yeah, I mean Interstellar. If you're gonna count, that's probably my favorite. But he has such a small part.
Interstellar. Nobody knew he was in the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
He wasn't in the credits.
Same thing with Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, good call. With Saving Private Ryan. Brad Pitt. You said do next. He wants Brad Pitt.
I'll do Brad Pitt, but I'm gonna say for my top three for Damon, you gotta put. I guess it's the same thing as you, really. You know, you definitely gotta put The Departed up there. You have to put obviously Good Will Hunting. And what was the last one you said?
Good Will Hunting, Departed, and it was early on in his career. What was it? 90.
I'm gonna go with The Martian. I love The Martian. The Martian one where he gets stuck on Mars.
What was why am I forgetting there was a clear
Rounders.
Rounders is the
Rounders definitely up there too. I really like The Martian though. I probably prefer Rounders to The Martian, but I'm just gonna throw The Martian in there because I really like it.
Okay, it's not Rounders definitely way above it for me.
No,
go ahead. Let's do Brad Pitt. I'm gonna let you start with this one.
Brad Pitt, his best movies off the top of my head. It's another one. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for him. That's definitely his best role. Brad Pitt, he got the Academy Award for it and he deserved it. That's where he should have got it too. Very happy he got it there. But and then
I love that movie.
Yeah, you're right, we do. And you gotta put for him, and then I guess maybe like you gotta go like 7 Fight Club.
7
in Fight Club. I mean, it's really. I mean, he's got so many good ones. Don't get me wrong, but it's really hard not to put those up there.
I'm trying to think of all the Brad Pitt. I mean, Troy. I remember that's not on that level. You had the zombie movie.
World War Z. It was good, but I mean, that's not on those levels. Want to go down the IMDb for you?
Moneyball.
Moneyball's really good. Yes.
Moneyball's up there. Yeah, go ahead. Give me the IMDb for Brad Pitt.
All right, IMDb for him will start. Well, 93 is True Romance, but then 94 Interview with a Vampire, 95 7 and 12 Monkeys, and 96 is Sleepers, 97 Devil's Own, 7 Years in Tibet, 98 Meet Joe Black, 99 Fight Club, Snatch, and I forgot about Snatch. Snatch is good. 2000, Snatch is 2000. Then you got Ocean's 11, 2001. Mr. and Mrs. We got another Ocean's, Troy, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Babel, Ocean's 13, Assassination of Jesse James, Burn After Reading, Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Inglourious Basterds. I totally forgot.
Benjamin Button was good too.
It's good. Inglourious Basterds has got to be in my top 3. 7 might have got knocked out. I totally forgot about Inglourious.
I forgot about it. Inglourious is definitely on there.
Yeah. Inglourious Basterds up there. After that, he's in movies and stuff, but nothing great until Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah,
I didn't see 12 Years a Slave, and obviously everybody that was known as being like a great movie. That's
7's up there.
7's definitely up there, but I'm not going to put 7 above Fight Club. I'm not going to put it above Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I'm not going to put it above the other one I just said, Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah. I mean, Brad Pitt's another guy that though it could be a crappy movie and I enjoy it. He's just such a good actor.
Yeah, Brad Pitt's fantastic. I mean, everything he's in I love.
I like everything that he does. One guy that I think is one of the most overrated actors, I'm going to say it. Some people in the chat really like him. Will Smith.
I swear to God, I was going to ask you a question. That was going to be my answer to it also. Let's go to Will Smith.
Will Smith, I don't get me wrong. He makes some enjoyable movies, and he's really good in a couple of movies. He was really good in 7 Pounds. I thought he did a good acting job.
He was good as Ali. The movie's not the best, but he was good as Ali.
He couldn't get through the movie, but he was good.
Yeah, he was good as Ali.
But I'm not a big Will Smith fan.
Let's go down Will Smith. Now, Will Smith was really good for a little bit at the beginning with Bad Boys and stuff. But, all right, so you got... where do we start?
Well, you got Independence Day, you got Bad Boys.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so you got Bad Boys in 95, they got Independence Day in 96, you got Men in Black in 97, you got Enemy of the State in 98. Enemy of the State's a good one. Wild Wild West sucked, but that's 99. Ali 2000, Bagger Vance 2000, Ali 2001. And then you go Men in Black 2, Bad Boys 2, iRobot was good, I guess.
I did
Hitch.
know that, Clocks. I did know that he turned down Neo, which is one of the worst
Yeah,
decisions.
one of the worst decisions ever made. But he made so then he makes Hitch. Hitch, Pursuit of Happiness was a good one. I Am Legend was good, and I kind of like Hancock, but it's not great. 7 Pounds isn't that great. Men in Black 3 I like, but it's just another Men in Black. After Earth was terrible. Winter's Tale I didn't even see. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. Suicide Squad. Yeah, I mean, people talk. Yeah, he's definitely not the elite actor that people make him out to be by any means.
Ridge says Will Smith was there the night I lost my virginity.
Oh yeah,
he's always been in his heart. Christian Bale's a great actor. We were talking about jerks that are actors. Christian Bale.
Yeah, he's another one, but he's amazing. Everything he does is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah,
and Christian Bale. I mean, you were talking about Christian Bale's top movies. You definitely go Americans. You got to put American Psycho in there. You put what was that movie? The Big Short. I love The Big Short with him.
Big Short is awesome.
Big Short, and the one I know what else I love, the one where he played Dick Cheney, Vice.
He was really good in that.
That's another ones. Those are the ones I mean, everything he's in, I love. I mean, the Batman movies are great. But I'm not going to put that.
The Illusionist. That's the. Is that the
Prestige?
That's what I mean. Prestige.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Prestige is fantastic.
He's all. Christian Bale's a great actor.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Christian. Even Ford vs Ferrari that came out last year, he was awesome in it. That movie, The Fighter, that they made, also another fantastic movie. American Hustle was awesome too. Jesus.
Yeah.
Christian Bale's one of those actors that doesn't make bad movies.
Yeah, he's definitely a great. He just doesn't do a ton. The Fighter was really good.
He's almost like kind of like a Daniel Day-Lewis, although Daniel Day-Lewis comes out way less. And he's definitely a better actor.
He chose 2 franchises, too. That's not something that Daniel Day-Lewis would do. He was in Terminator, he was in Batman.
Yeah, that's true. He was a franchise. Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis definitely would do those. But Daniel Day-Lewis is the best actor probably to ever live. He's only made like 9 movies.
Yeah, that's kind of, I mean, that's not fair. That's
you ever watch There Will Be Blood?
No, he's awesome.
He's amazing.
He's very selective.
Yeah, he retired, too. He's not making more movies.
Yeah. How about Russell Crowe in LA Confidential, 94? That was
Russell Crowe's another one who had one of those runs. Russell Crowe had a run where he was like on top of the world. Let's bring up his IMDb.
Yeah, Russell Crowe was awesome.
Russell Crowe's fantastic.
What's going on, Mini Guy? Thanks for popping in the stream, man.
But yeah, if you're gonna talk about Russell Crowe, if you're gonna ask me Russell Crowe's top 3 movies before I start looking into them all, you got to go. Gladiator has to be up there without a doubt.
Right.
Beautiful Mind.
Ooh, Beautiful Mind's awesome.
Beautiful Mind's really good. The Insider's fantastic with him. Cinderella Man's good. I don't know, but 3:10 to Yuma. That's another one. Him and Christian Bale. 3:10 to Yuma, the Western made. Oh, I love 3:10 to Yuma.
I like Cinderella Man a lot.
Cinderella Man's really good. But LA Confidential also, somebody just brought up.
Yeah, it was called Gladiator. Did we say Gladiator?
Yeah, I said Gladiator was the first one I said. But I mean, yeah, if you're going to look at Christian Bale has like a 6.
Russell Crowe.
I'm sorry, Russell Crowe. Sorry. Russell Crowe has like LA Confidential is 97. You get LA Confidential. Then you get Mystery Alaska, which I'm not a huge fan of, but a lot of people like Mystery Alaska. And The Insider in the same year, 99. 2000, he wins the Academy Award for Gladiator. Proof of Life also comes out in 2000, which is a decent movie. Beautiful Minds, 2001. Cinderella Man is 2005. So it took a couple years off, actually. But you got Cinderella Man, 3:10 to Yuma, 2007. And then, I guess, American Gangster. So from 2000, LA Confidential, 97 to 2007, the 10-year run, Russell Crowe goes on is like he was the guy, like he was up there with like Tom Hanks.
He was known as one of the, Tom Hanks we could talk about for days.
Yeah, but like that's the type of person you thought that, like, you look at his thing and then kind of, again, he's another one that kind of just disappeared. He made like crappy movies. Like, what the hell happened to him?
Blue Collar says DiCaprio flops. There's not many. And Dire Giant fan brought up Samuel L. Jackson. He's got plenty of flops, but he's got
Samuel L. Jackson's been so many movies. Samuel Jackson's got some of the most memorable characters
he ever made.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson's definitely in a lot.
But Samuel L. Jackson is one of my favorite actors, though. I think Samuel L. Jackson is awesome. But
Samuel Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson, he is. He nobody reads Tarantino dialogue like Samuel L. Jackson. When Samuel L. Jackson pops up in a Tarantino movie, he's always the best character. The Django Unchained, he plays the house slave.
I hate it, but he was awesome.
Yeah, but he's the best in it. And Pulp Fiction, he plays Jules, best character in that. And Hateful Eight, He plays the guy, he sucked my black dingus. He steals that movie. Whenever he pops up in a movie where he could read some of Tarantino's dialogue, that's when he's at his best.
Negotiator was awesome.
Which one?
The Negotiator, right? Is that
Negotiator is good. But Samuel Jackson's been some really good movies. I mean, even he made that movie last year. I even enjoyed it. I watched it not too long ago. The Hitman's Bodyguard. You ever watched it? It was fun. It was good.
Hitman's Body. Is that the one with Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it wasn't great, but I mean,
never saw it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth checking out. But Samuel Jackson got so many good ones. Let's go down his IMDb.
There's not many DiCaprio flops. Blue Collar.
No, I don't know if there's any DiCaprio flops.
There might be one. There's not many.
I mean, like The Beach and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of it.
Early on in his career before he was established.
I mean, honestly, if you're talking Samuel Jackson, you could make an argument. If you ask for his 3 best roles, you could probably say, Django is going to be in there. You're going to put Pulp Fiction in there. So 2 of them are Tarantino movies. And maybe you say that you're not a huge fan of Jackie Brown, but Samuel Jackson and Jackie Brown is awesome. And, you could make an argument that his 3 best roles are all Tarantino movies.
Liam Neeson's awesome.
Liam Neeson's been playing the same guy for 15 years now.
And I don't mind it at all. But, by the way, Greg, we talked about it. I'm down for it on the Sports Channel. If you are, we're gonna live stream the boxing match.
The Tyson fight? Oh, yeah, I'd probably be down for that. I got because I know Dumb wants to watch it with me. I guess I could do it when I watch it with him though.
Well, if you can't, you can't. But I think it'd be cool if you wanted to.
I would definitely be interested in it.
If you're watching it with Don, I'm not gonna interfere with that.
Well, we'll see what happens with it.
Yeah,
I'll talk to him. But back to Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson, one of those guys who just makes 10 movies a year. And he comes out, he says "motherfucker," and everybody loves it.
Yeah, he's awesome. Kingsman, yeah, that was a good. Yeah, I'm definitely doing the Tyson fight, and hopefully, if Greg can, I'll have him on.
It's definitely possible I could do it. I mean, Samuel Jackson has so many, he's in 2 major franchises also, Star Wars and Marvel, the 2 biggest franchises.
Bradley, what's going on, man? Greg's not a huge football fan.
I'm a Giant fan, but not like him.
Who's your favorite offensive and defensive player on the Giants? All time.
All time? Oh, you gotta go LT and my man Manning.
Eli Manning, baby. You can't go on with Eli Manning. Clark says, Greg, I have an actor who had a great run in the 90s, Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford had a great run outside of the 90s, too. I hate at this point. He was in Star Wars. Star Wars in 77. In the 80s, he had Indiana Jones as also Blade Runner.
His run was before the 90s. In the 90s, great. You had Air Force One. You had The Fugitive. But his best run was...
His best run's probably the 80s because, 80, Empire Strikes Back comes out. 83, Return of the Jedi comes out. Then you got the Indiana Jones movies in there also. That's probably where he's at his height. And then I'm pretty sure the 80s is definitely Harrison Ford's time. Blade Runner's in there too.
Blade Runner, yeah. But no, 90s he was great too, but not on the same level.
I mean, Harrison Ford's always been great. I mean, when was Harrison Ford? Did Harrison Ford go bad at any point? I mean,
no.
Even the last 5 years, Episode 7 is the only redeeming quality of the new trilogy, basically at this point. And I mean, that was like Han Solo's movie, kind of.
Hardball. I love it when you call me Big Pop. Bradley says that's a key.
What about Keanu Reeves? What's Keanu Reeves' top 3?
Oh, The Matrix, obvious.
So you gotta go Matrix?
Matrix. Yeah, John Wick.
What about Speed?
Yeah, those 3.
You put those on? Yeah, probably. I probably agree with that. I don't know which John Wick I'd pick, but it would definitely be a Wick.
Matrix 1.
Yeah, Matrix 1 definitely.
That's his best.
Yeah, definitely. Those are the ones, 100%.
Yeah, when I think him, I think Neo automatically. That's Keanu Reeves. Speed was awesome, though.
Speed's fantastic. Well, that's Stallone. What's Stallone's best 3?
Okay,
Rockies.
Okay, we're talking strictly acting.
No, we're talking about this. Okay, well, okay. What movie are you talking about strictly acting with him?
I'm going to tell you one movie that I thought Stallone did a phenomenal job with. First off, Rocky was great. He won Best Actor.
Well, obviously, let's leave the Rockies out of it. Rockies and Creed, we'll leave out.
I'm going to give you a Stallone movie that maybe not a lot of people have seen. It's not like the greatest movie ever. The acting by Stallone in it, I thought was awesome. Copland.
Oh yeah, Copland's really good. Replaced the deaf guy.
Stallone in Copland was awesome.
Yes, Stallone's definitely. Yeah, I agree. That's definitely up there.
I'm trying to think of other Stallone movies. I mean, obviously Rambo's and all that, but I'm trying to think of other really good Stallone movies.
I love Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger's fun.
I love Cliffhanger.
Yeah. Demolition Man's awesome.
I was gonna say Demolition Man. You gotta maybe throw in there too. Simon Phoenix and John Spartan.
Mm-hmm. Demolition Man was up, but Copland, I thought he was great. He plays
Copland's fantastic, and yeah,
with the hearing, and that's another movie. You had Harvey Keitel, I think, in that. You had
that movie was stacked. Yeah, Robert De Niro, Harvey Keitel,
Ray
Liotta, obviously Stallone. Wasn't the guy who played T-1000 too? Robert Patrick, whatever it was. He's in. Yeah, there's Copland's like all those stacked movies.
Yeah, but a lot of people, I feel like that movie doesn't get enough credit. I like Copland.
Yeah, Copland's really good. Yeah, Copland's really good.
I like Copland. Tango and Cash is good. Balin.
Tango and Cash.
Kurt Russell and Stallone, you can't go wrong with that.
Tango and Cash is good the way Over the Top is good.
Over the Top is good? About arm wrestling and men drinking oil.
Over the Top is like a worse version of Rocky IV.
Over the Top.
The whole thing's just montages of like 80s rock music and like jacked up people on steroids.
Over the Top was awesome. And so was
somebody said Cobra. I watched Cobra again recently. Let me tell you something. Cobra is a serious guilty pleasure of mine, but Cobra is terrible. Cobra is like I was watching Cobra and there was just things that just don't make sense in the movie. Like a character standing in one location and then they're like having in the middle of a conversation and they cut away from him, they cut back and he's in like a different place, like a totally different room and stuff. You're like, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, I don't know. Cobra's a bad movie, but I like it.
What's going on, man? One of my best, man. Thanks for being here. Danny Dimes in the house. Oh, we got another good actor suggestion. Bruce Willis. Sixth Sense. First movie that popped in my head.
Sixth Sense. I mean, are we counting Die Hards? I guess we can't put Die Hards in there.
Yeah, Die Hard, Sixth Sense are the first two movies that popped in my head when I think Bruce Willis. He's been in a lot of movies too.
I love Sin City.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, Pulp Fiction. That's true. Yeah, Pulp Fiction definitely.
Sin City was awesome.
Yeah, I love Sin City.
My favorite character in Sin City is actually Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke, definitely. Mickey Rourke's another guy. He's made some really good ones.
Really good in Sin City also.
Huh? Oh.
Benicio del Toro, I thought was really good in Sin City.
Yeah, they're all just Sin City. Everybody's good. Sin City's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I love Sin City. One of those movies I can watch anytime. If it's on, I'll leave it on. I love it.
Looper. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
He brought it up.
Oh yeah. Looper, baby. Love Looper. Actually, no, Looper's in my top 3 Bruce Willis movies. Yeah.
Ooh, Babit brought up a good one.
Harvey.
A good one. Favorite cameos.
No, recent movies. No, one of my favorite.
Tom Cruise, probably the best cameo ever.
What, Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
Is that a cameo though?
Oh, how about Will Ferrell in Wedding Crashers?
That's definitely up there. How about Brad Pitt's 2-second cameo in Deadpool 2?
Oh.
When the guy gets electrocuted and they show the face and it's Brad Pitt's face, the Invisible Man. No, there's a cameo. There's a lot of ones. What about Channing Tatum in The Hateful Eight? Out of nowhere.
Channing Tatum was a good one at the end. You expect when Channing Tatum was kind of popular.
Yeah. What about Kevin Spacey at the end of 7?
Kevin Spacey was such a good actor. It's a shame he likes boys.
He was exonerated of that.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't been in anything since.
Yeah, because his career got ruined by it. Kevin Spacey. Yeah, you want to talk about somebody with a great career? Kevin Spacey was the man. American Beauty.
What was the movie where Kevin Spacey played? Well, I forgot the name of it. Where he plays the alien.
K-Pax. K-Pax is really good. Yeah, Kevin Spacey was the man. American Beauty, Baby Driver.
Beauties.
American Beauty's phenomenal. Yeah.
That's a great movie. That's in my top 10, maybe 15.
Yeah, American Beauty's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Kevin Spacey, Negotiator.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey. I mean, Kevin Spacey. He was in so much. I love Baby Driver.
Baby Driver. That is one of my all-time. I love
that. He's also in Pay It Forward. I like Pay It Forward a lot with him, Helen Hunt. Kevin Spacey's in a lot. He wasn't a lot, I should say. Now he'll never be in anything again.
Best cat. Oh, he says Alec Baldwin. In what though? Baldwin says Alec Baldwin. He says his best cameo. I'm trying to think what movie he's talking.
His best character, Alec Baldwin.
No,
best cameo.
Cameo.
Oh, I'm not sure.
But I'm trying to think what movie. I mean, I like Alec Baldwin. Christopher Walken out of
Christopher Walken, Pulp Fiction, and also him in True Romance, which is a movie I'm going to keep bringing up until you watch. True Romance.
Walken, I'm going to say this right now. Christopher, because he was also in, we talked about this before.
Pulp Fiction.
No. I'm talking way back when. He was in
Once Upon a Time.
Annie Hall.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Christopher Walken is the ultimate cameo actor. Like Christopher Walken in a 6-minute role, there's nobody better.
Christopher Walken is in 2 Tarantino movies, for each one for 5 minutes, one scene, and they're the best scene in both movies. I mean, I don't know. In Pulp Fiction, I guess you can't say it's the best scene, but the monologue is so good. It's like, it's definitely in contention. You know, the part where he's saying, this gold watch was up my ass for 6 years, and now it's yours. Like, that was so good. And then in True Romance, 100% True Romance, he steals the movie with Dennis Hopper for one scene.
Yeah, I just think he's like I love Christopher Walken in like a 10-minute bit. Let's see what we got here. Bavid says, Christopher, didn't you say your guilty pleasure was Magic Mike? No, I'm actually not into male strippers, but I was actually casted for that movie. It didn't work out.
So,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, you want to talk a little bit about Umbrella Academy? Towards the end of it.
Yeah, let's do it. My brother, by the way, and Bob Barker was a fantastic cameo in Happy Gilmore. The price of gold, bitch. But my brother suggested that I watch Umbrella Academy on Netflix.
Show's good.
That show's ridiculous.
Awesome. You gotta do The Boys next, because The Boys is better. But let's talk about Umbrella Academy.
The Umbrella Academy, it took me a couple of episodes, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody. It took me a couple of episodes to get into it.
It's a little weird at first.
Oh, very weird. Not a little, very weird. You got talking apes. Like, it's very weird.
But it's good.
But once you get past the first 3 or 4 episodes, it was awesome. The ending to season 1 was great. The ending to season 2 was even better.
Season 2 was definitely better of the 2.
I don't know. I might have liked season 1 better.
I liked where season 2 went with like the whole entire them going back into the 60s, and the whole entire them playing off the whole story of JFK, all the race riots and stuff going on. I think they used the characters so well.
Yeah, no, it was
in that atmosphere. I mean, granted, I also saw 2 most recently, and I haven't seen 1 in a little while, so I'm kind of maybe a little biased here. But who do you think? Who do you think's got the coolest power? Like, if you could take one of their powers, which one would you take?
Ooh. All right, so you got the girl that has the mind control.
Yeah, the Whisperer.
Yeah, the Whisperer.
You got super strength.
You got the super strength.
Then you got the guy who could direct like bullets and knives.
Yeah, and then you got the guy that could just flash. He's basically the Flash.
And then you have the guy who could talk to the dead and stuff.
Talk to the dead.
And the violin girl, obviously, she's
powerful.
Yeah, she's definitely the most powerful. That's the most coolest one.
I like the Whisperer.
That's what I was gonna say too. Definitely the Whisperer.
I like the Whisperer.
I heard a rumor or whatever. Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, I like the Whisperer. Yeah. I think that's my favorite one.
It was definitely the way to go on that one.
Thoughts on Casino? Casino's like the greatest movie ever.
Yeah, right.
It's like in my top 5 movies ever. All right. Clocks. Clock says, and we could do a video on that, by the way. I feel like that's more appropriate for a video. Some of our favorite Netflix shows. But Clock says, guys, both of your all-time 5 favorite non-mafia movies ever. Star Wars for Greg. It's Star Wars 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I don't know about 1, 2. But I mean, I would definitely put Star Wars up there. But I mean, if you're gonna exclude Star Wars movies, you're gonna ask me what the best movies ever made are. I mean, I could give you. I mean, Shawshank Redemption is gonna be up there. I'm a huge fan of Forrest Gump. Like, Forrest Gump's got to be one of those movies that I've watched the most.
Tom Hanks.
Huh? We didn't go to Tom Hanks. I mean, Tom Hanks was characters. The guys, he doesn't make bad movies. But
wasn't that good.
Which one?
Lady Killers.
Lady Killers, I never saw when it came out because I didn't look like I would like it. But I actually watched Lady Killers eventually. I enjoyed the Lady Killers. Lady Killers is a Coen Brothers movie.
You know what? One of the most underrated Tom Hanks movies ever.
Road to Perdition.
Well, Road to Perdition. Yes, but what's the one where he gets caught in the airport?
The Terminal. I like. A lot of people hate The Terminal. I like The Terminal.
That Terminal was awesome.
Yeah, Terminal was really good.
What was the country he was from?
Krakosia.
Krakosia.
Yeah.
Krakosia.
That's a Steven Spielberg movie too.
Krakosia. Yeah, so basically the story is he's in America, touring America for whatever reason, I don't remember, and Krakosia gets into a war, and they get overtaken by another country.
Yeah, when he's there.
So he's nationless, and he can't go back to his country, but he's not allowed to be in America because he's not an American citizen, so he has to stay in the airport. That's where
And Stanley Tucci plays that scumbag guy at the airport that won't let him leave and stuff.
that movie's
And
awesome.
Salma Hayek's the girl.
Yeah, that's a movie that you forget about, but I really like that movie. His acting in that was awesome.
I mean, everything. Tom Hanks is great in everything. Make a movie take a crap for 2 hours, can win a Academy Award for it.
Yeah. Big Trouble in Little China. That's a good one. Greg,
I watched Big Trouble in Little China. I watched recently. It's like one of those really fun movies to watch, but that's another one. Big Trouble in Little China it's a little bit of a stupid movie, but it's fun.
yeah, I think Bad Dog loved that movie. I think
Russell Crowe. I'm not Russell Crowe. Kurt Russell. Sorry.
Yeah, he loved that movie.
Yeah.
He was showing me highlights to it. Greg, do you put Silence of the Lambs above 7 for horror/drama? Clock says.
Yeah, I probably would put it above it, but I mean, Silence of the Lambs is so iconic. And so, I mean, not to say 7 isn't, but I think that the whole character of Hannibal Lecter, like in my mind, Hannibal Lecter is on the Mount Rushmore of villains. If you're going to put top 4 villains, Hannibal Lecter's got to be. You can definitely make an argument he's on there.
Anthony Hopkins, yeah, that's another great actor. I mean, he's one of the best of all time.
Yeah,
but I think I'd put Silence of the Lambs above 7 also.
Yeah, I think I would, but that's so hard to do. 7's so good.
Yeah, it's close, but I think I'd have Silence of the Lambs above it.
Yeah, me too.
Thoughts on Highwaymen? Bradley says.
Never seen Highwaymen. Oh, isn't that show? That show, the movie. No, I did see that. That's what I told you about, or maybe you talked about. I'm gonna say I did see that. It's Woody Harrelson and Kevin Costner. You saw it too. It's the one where they're chasing Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, that movie's been out for a long time.
No, a long time. It came out 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's about the guys who chase. You talked to me about it. You and Mom watched it. I thought.
Maybe I don't remember it then.
Good.
Yes, I remember the movie now. I remember.
Yeah,
it was all right.
It was good.
Yeah, it was all right. I remember it now. Yes. Knockaround Guys. Knockaround Guys was all right.
It was okay.
Yeah, that was with Barry Pepper, Vin Diesel,
Seth Green.
Seth Green. It was all right. It was all right.
It's like it was
good
for what it is.
Vin Diesel.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go by. All right, Vidge, man. Thank you for being here, buddy. Best fight scene ever. Vin Diesel Knockaround Guy.
Ever?
I can watch the movie.
Have you seen? I don't know if it's the best fight scene ever. Have you seen the John Wick movies?
Matrix got some great fight scene. Obviously, you go back to the Bruce Lee movies. That's probably up there.
Well, yeah, but I'd say the John Wick movies got to be up there because they have those.
He's got plenty. Jet Li.
But yeah, there's so many good ones.
Yeah, for sure, man. But we'll answer a few more questions, guys. We're actually gonna wrap it up. We've been live now for an hour and 10 minutes, so we're gonna. Being John Malkovich, that was a really interesting.
Being John Malkovich is a good one. Very out there movie. It's a very strange concept, but it's definitely a good one.
John Malkovich was he's an underrated actor. He's never like a headliner, but he's a great actor. He was the best in Rounders.
Yeah, it's Kenny KGB.
Yeah,
I splash the pot whenever the fuck I want.
Is there a movie you like that many other people don't? I'll let you start with that, Greg.
I mean, there's bad movies I enjoy.
What's a guilty pleasure?
Yeah, I mean, there's bad movies I enjoy. Like I've said on here that I've watched Independence Day 2 like 10 times just because I could laugh at it. But I don't know if that means that I like it.
What's a movie that you like that most people don't?
I mean, I'm big on like slasher movies. But again, like the horror movies I'm into, they're kind of bad movies. I just enjoy them, so I guess those really don't count. I mean, what would be a bad movie? Like to my opinion,
you like Looper, right?
Looper's. Let's go around Tomatoes Looper and see what people say about that.
I'm kidding. I like Limitless.
Limitless is okay. I mean,
I like Limitless. Now, Giants fan. I like Limitless. Ghost of Mars. I remember. Ghost of Mars was with Ice Cube, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a John Carpenter movie.
Yeah,
I thought you liked it actually.
I remember liking it, but I don't remember it that well. Limitless is awesome.
It's cool.
I thought, you know what? If that's regarded as a bad movie, that's a movie that
Yeah, that would be a good one for you to pick, actually, right there.
yeah, that's one that I would pick. I thought Limitless was good. I like Bradley Cooper, so
I like the Paranormal Activity movies and like stupid horror. There's a lot of bad movies that I enjoy, but it doesn't. I don't think that really answers the question he's asking.
yeah. Nick Swartzen in Blades of Glory. Sean Smith says
I like Blades of Glory.
there's a movie that sucks that you like.
Blades of Glory is a Will Ferrell comedy, though.
What's your favorite Adam Sandler role? What's going on, Mike? Next night, popping in.
Big Daddy.
For me, Happy Gilmore.
Big Daddy, definitely Big Daddy.
Definitely Happy Gilmore.
Somebody asked me like Batman vs Superman. We love Batman vs Superman. You don't get better than Batman vs Superman. It's basically the Godfather of superhero movies.
Yeah, you're kidding. Batman vs Superman was definitely underwhelming. I thought it'd be I was hoping.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I was hoping. I was not a big fan of it.
Somebody's asking about Uncut Gems. Uncut Gems is a movie that I expected a lot more from. I think it's good. I appreciated it more second time I watched it. But really good ending. I feel like the first half of it or so, though, it's not as good.
Uncut, the ending is definitely a shocker.
Yeah.
Like I didn't expect the ending at all. But yeah, I felt like it was a little bit overhyped. Like it was pretty good, but I felt like it was overhyped.
I'm really big into movies, and I keep track of a lot of movie news, and I listen to a lot of movie podcasts and stuff. I heard people talk about Uncut Gems probably for 5 months before it came out, and people were talking about how good this movie was, and Adam Sandler deserves an Academy Award and stuff for it. So maybe I was a little overhyped for it, and I was disappointed because of that. But I don't think it was a great movie. I think it was decent.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit overhyped. Most disappointing ending to a great movie. That's a good question.
Most disappointing ending to a great movie.
I love the movie. Love it. Goodfellas.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the way Goodfellas end, but Goodfellas is like a true story, so you can't really change.
I just didn't like the ending. I didn't like the ending, but it's a great movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of movies that I really don't like the ending of. I mean,
you have to love the movie. You love the movie, but you don't love the ending.
This is a hard question. There's definitely movies I just can't think of right now, but I don't know. What's got a bad ending? You know what? Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow has a terrible ending, and it's one of my favorite movies. And in terms of action movies, the Edge of Tomorrow ends. He kills the thing, and then he wakes up. The day started over, but the war's over, and everything's fine and stuff. There's no explanation to how he woke back up because he loses the power. They tell you the whole thing about the end of the movie is that he can't restart the day when they go on the last run. And then after all the way up to when he kills the thing is awesome. But then there's one scene after it that is fucking hard. It's known as a really terrible ending to a movie. Edge of Tomorrow is a terrible ending. I love it.
I got one. How about Wonder Woman?
Yeah, I mean Wonder Woman. My problem with Wonder Woman is that the showdown is just too over the top and CGI and stuff like that. It's just too much.
I thought Wonder Woman was awesome, but the last fight scene was very underwhelming.
Yeah.
So I'll say
What about Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises. Catwoman comes in and kills Bane out of nowhere.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that was a great movie.
No, you know what? Honestly, Dark Knight has an underwhelming ending. Dark Knight's fantastic. It's probably the best superhero movie, but the end with the Joker's plan, with the people on the ship and stuff like that, the Batman comes up and he basically, he uses sonar to get to him and stuff, and there's no big showdown at the end between them. You know what I mean? It's kind of over really fast.
Yeah.
The Hangover's another one. The Hangover had a bad ending with him on the roof. That's another one I dislike. The ending of The Hangover, the first Hangover, really aggravates me.
Most disappointing ending, Interstellar.
You're out of your mind. Interstellar is perfect. If you don't like the ending of Interstellar, you just don't understand it.
I like Interstellar, but I wouldn't say it's perfect.
I'd say it's the best sci-fi movie of my lifetime. I love Star Wars and stuff, but in terms of great ideas put into a movie, and because all the stuff in Interstellar is real, the idea of going to planets were relatively different, and on that planet, if you're on there for an hour, it's 7 years on Earth. And
okay, one thing I couldn't stand about Interstellar, and I liked Interstellar a lot, the robot.
Are you kidding me?
You couldn't pick a better robot than that? It was like a silver rectangle.
The robot was.
robot was-
Interstellar is amazing.
Come up with something more creative than that.
Interstellar is amazing.
Yeah, but the robot had to go.
The-
The robot had to go.
That's your complaint about the movies, is you didn't like the way the robot looked.
I didn't like the robot. They
Okay.
could have done a better robot.
I want to know why. Who said the end of Interstellar? Whoever said the end of Interstellar, Balin. What was bad about the end of Interstellar? Interstellar, the end is epic, where he goes into the he finds a world that they have a sixth, fourth, whatever. They have the fifth sense is being able to look through time and stuff like that, and you find out he's the ghost. I mean, it was such a good ending.
Yeah, I've never seen Lost. What's going on, Meat Man? We're actually gonna end this in a couple minutes, but thank you for popping in. I really like Interstellar. I felt like my mind literally expanded. Yeah, I love Interstellar.
The first time I finished Interstellar, I actually said it out loud. Or I watched by myself, and I told my fiance afterwards, and it was like, I can't tell if I just watched one of the best movies of my lifetime or one of the dumbest movies of my lifetime, because I was still didn't have it all put together the first time. I mean, I've watched it like 15 times now, but I went back and rewatched it again. I was like, I can't believe how good this movie is. Interstellar is put together so well.
Me, you never gotta apologize, man. You're one of my best subs, but you never gotta apologize for missing anything, man. I appreciate you for being here. Sports expert, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. We're closing out in like 5 minutes, but thank you for popping in, my man. One of my favorite movies is Pursuit of Happiness. Pursuit of Happiness is really good.
Yeah, this is good. It's a feel-good movie.
It was a good. No, it was a good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but
yeah. No, next one is yeah, we're gonna do another one on Sunday. You know what? Let's have the chat pick what our topic's gonna be.
All right. I mean, yeah. What do you guys want to hear us talk about?
What topic do you want to talk about on Sunday? I'm gonna we'll go for it'll probably be like you said, Sunday night. Mets play during the day, so probably around the same time Sunday night. But what topic do you guys want us to talk about? Sports movies, sci-fi. Papillion is super underrated movie. I've never heard of that one.
Papillion, the original one, not the remake. The original one, yeah, it is amazing. But I bet you didn't even know there was an original one. So something tells me you're watching the one that came out a year ago. First one is Dustin Hoffman and Steve McQueen.
Best remakes. That's an interesting topic.
I could do remakes. You want the remakes?
That's an interesting topic.
I can talk remakes. We talk best and worst remakes.
Yeah.
Somebody says drug movies.
Science fiction is great too. That's kind of broad, but we could do that. Thoughts on Matthew McConaughey? Matthew McConaughey,
awesome, such a well-rounded actor.
He's an enigma for me, because this is a guy that, to me, he kind of, I thought for the most part, was known as like a bad actor or a mediocre actor until he hit his stride. Like, he's a guy, we were talking about a lot of actors that had their stride early and mid in their career. He kind of took off towards
I think it's a different stride. Matthew McConaughey still had good stuff earlier.
But he
definitely definitely.
Later in his career.
But, I mean, I like his earlier stuff. I mean, he's in Dazed and Confused, and I love Dazed. Dazed and Confused is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. That's an interesting topic. We'll never do it. Best comedy
that are racist. Blazing Saddles.
Let's
do remakes. Let's talk remakes next time.
You want to do? I like that. I like the remake.
Let's do remakes. Someday we'll do remakes.
I like the remake. Good suggestion there. Best and worst remakes. I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah, so Sunday. We're set for Sunday. Best remakes.
We'll do your best and worst remakes.
Yeah.
Clock says, Greg, was anyone hotter than when Michael Douglas did Fatal Attraction, Basic Instinct, and Wall Street back to back to back?
I mean, Tom Hanks did like Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan within like a 3 or 4 year span. I mean,
there's a lot of guys that had. That's definitely a great stretch there.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a great one. I mean, Michael Douglas is amazing. I love every one of those movies. Just sounded great.
You know what was the movie that McConaughey made? Why am I forgetting the name of it? Where he had AIDS.
Dallas Buyers Club. Someone won the Academy Award for that Best Actor. He was fantastic.
He was.
Matthew McConaughey, it was in Wolf of Wall Street for like 5 minutes, and he has some of the best stuff in all of Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. But him and Jared Leto. Jared Leto was the gay guy, right?
Yes. Jared Leto's a fantastic actor too.
In that movie, though, he was friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
And McConaughey was awesome too.
Yeah, both were.
That might have been McConaughey's best role. I thought Dallas Myers.
That's definitely up there. Yeah.
Yeah, he was freaking awesome in that movie. Chris be having me crack up real tough. Well, I don't know what I said. Best cameo. Oh, Donald Trump in Home Alone 2. Yeah, he was. He was
Chris, actually, but let's go ahead and wrap this up because I have to take care of something.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. But thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. And yeah, you guys got a bunch of movies to watch, and we'll be talking movies again on Sunday. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. And yeah, have a good night, guys.
We'll see you guys Sunday.